Welcome, welcome to another episode of Design in Progress. It has been quite a long time to get to this point. We've been this call is already like almost an hour long, but just had some technical difficulties getting everything set up. We have a mostly vanilla game for you today. We are doing official factions and official map. We're continuing to do Dawn and Dusk, even though it's basically done. And then myself and Thui have come up with hirelings associated with our individual fan factions that we have been working on for the past, few months. So we have a hireling for the Ooze, a hireling for the Chamelander, and a hireling for um, the Cirque de Goat. Which I can go over right now while Thui finishes setting up his cats. Um, Also, say hi, Thui.
Hello.
And also joining us, we got Trippin' Grannies. He's playing crows.
How's it going, guys? I'm the reason for the technical difficulties, so I apologize for the hour-long call.
And I'm your host, N Gamer. I'll be playing Woodland Alliance. These hirelings that we've got, the Ooze, they start with 3 guys and a token on the map, a slime token. And you can place a warrior at each slime, or you can place a slime in a clearing adjacent to an existing slime. And if you can't do that, then you can place 3 warriors in a slime in any edge clearing. And then you can basically either move and battle, battle and move twice, battle twice, in any combination. This is what this text means. I was having trouble coming up with a concise way of saying that. Then the Cirque de Goats, the Trapeze Kids, you can just draw a card or take a random card from a player with more victory points than you, and that player scores 1 point. And then the Chameleandrew is basically a pawn that protects these storehouses, which act as crafting pieces for you. And it has some extra stuff of you being forced to move or discard a card, but you can get some extra recruiting. So that should be all you need to know. With that, why don't you take us away?
Okay. Good. So I've drafted down.
Yep, I'm drafted down
We will
too.
place
We are doing
wood.
crows with 3 of each plot, just to continue to test that out.
Oh yeah. Okay, so gonna put wood in my sawmill. Um, we will overwork that sawmill, and then we will do the old tried and true building a
Ooh.
sawmill and a recruiter with those 2 pieces of wood, netting me 2 points. Um, and then crows. I hate to do this to you.
Oh my god.
Is this an extort?
Yes.
Wow.
I did not think. I didn't think cats were getting picked, so I didn't even think about putting anything else out.
No,
That's
Good
fair.
stuff.
the last faction that was available was the Lord of the Hundreds, so it's understandable. But hey,
Yeah, well, that's fair. Um, I am gonna go ahead and spend this bird card to recruit,
And you
and
could
I
have
will
just moved
draw
out
a
the way and
card
let me score, but no,
in my
no.
turn.
okie dokie. Um, I have a question. Is an uncontrolled hireling a 3 warriors of another player?
Yes.
But it's not controlled by a player. It's just three
If you look
warriors.
it up in the law, it actually brings up hirelings,
Hmm,
which, yeah, so they do count towards martial law.
that's annoying. Um, okay. I guess I can do that then. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna reveal all of them because they're all next to each other. Do oop, this one here, this one here, and this one here. That's not working right now.
You know what? Looking at the law, I'm not sure, actually.
Mmm.
Says you must spend another magic support if the target clearing has at least 3 warriors of another player, including warriors they are treating as their own for rule.
Right.
So controlled hireling, yes. Do
Right. An
not know about
uncontrolled hireling, I
uncontrolled.
would argue not, but I'm fine with this. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
So that, and then draw one card, and end my turn. And I gain 2
Oh, I
points.
can't craft or flip, so awesome. We will recruit into yellow.
Mmm.
That's gonna be my turn on craft, but you know.
Incoming transmission.
Then we will put your name on there. Let's see. We're gonna move. We're gonna plot there. We're gonna move and plot here. That's my turn. Draw one card. Oh, sorry.
All right. Getting our wood out. Sympathy, sympathy all around. In the southern part of my kingdom. I think what I'll go ahead and do is do what I do with most of my problems, and I'll just ignore it. Go ahead and build a recruiter for 2 points. Go ahead and recruit. And let's battle this sympathy. Do you ambush?
Which one? That one. No, I do not ambush.
Okay. I will show you my hand. I have nothing for you. I'll gain my point.
Okay, so I get this straight to here.
Did you look at my hand to your liking?
Hold on 1 sec. Sorry, I was in the middle of. Interesting. Interesting.
Okay, so now it's evening. I guess I draw 2 cards and then I choose a hireling to start taking control of.
And this sympathy went away.
Yep. Um, uh, tough decisions. If I take Camille Andrew, then I won't have very long with them, and then they'll just go to someone else. Same with these sledge people.
Hmm.
Not getting the sledges on the board is probably a good idea, actually. I'll take the sledges. One precious turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I was gonna just blow up your crafting thing, but now, fuck it, I'll blow up your fucking sawmill. Get a point.
Yeah, I figured.
A point for that. I get an officer. I get a dude, and it's Fox. Um, then we move on to the spread. I will do this to spread this sympathy into here. Then I go straight to crafting. I will craft this coins. And I will throw this in here. So that gets me this and 3 points. 1, 2, 3, plus 1 for placing that. Gets me to 7. I believe that is all of my points. Hopefully I didn't miss anything.
We have a WA problem. Good stuff.
You don't
Sure
have a
do.
WA problem. You're fine. Then I will use my dude to recruit. Now that's everything. Draw 2 cards. End my turn.
All right, so quick question about military supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm considering crafting it.
Mm-hmm. It's a
It
great
says
card.
right, I may initiate up to 2 battles. That makes sense. At the end of the evening, discard a card from your hand or this card. Is that if I initiate battles? Or
Nope, it's every single turn.
so every single turn I just have to discard a card or that card.
Right. So you can get rid of it if you're like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm not gonna be. I don't want to. I want to give up
Okay.
the actions. I don't want to discard any more cards. Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. I just wanted to make sure I was reading that
Mm-hmm.
right.
It can be very powerful. It can also be really, really annoying to be like, shit, like I have no cards in my hand. Like I played yesterday with it as Eerie, and it saved my ass from turmoiling several times. Where I was like, I have 2 guys in my supply. I have to get 2 guys back from these 2 attacks in my day in my bird song
Right.
before my daylight starts.
Yeah, it seemed pretty good for my faction especially. So
Yeah.
we've crafted that. Then we're gonna flip this one for 1 point.
Hmm.
We'll flip this one for 2 more points. So that's 3 total.
Great.
And then I can recruit. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come here, VP. There we go. Now I can um, recruit, and then I can take 2 additional battles if I want to. We will recruit into red clearings. Which is only 3 because of the keep. Lame, but understandable. Then, with my 2 free actions, Fill and Birdsong, I'm going to pop those 2 sympathy. You can see that my card is not a fox. These 2 bunny sympathies. And gamer, if you want to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted. You're attacking me?
I'm attacking both of those, yeah.
Both of these. I am not ambushing. So that's this and this going away.
Yeah.
You want to show me that? Do you have any cards in your
It's
hand?
right. It's right here.
Okay. Okay.
Well, this card's going to be useful against WA because I can just,
Yep.
pop sympathy the whole time. It's going to be awesome. Okay. So now I can. I've already recruited. Okay. Now we're into daylight. Let us see what we want to do. We will. Move. If I could grab the word, there we go. Move. And we'll plot with that one. Checking back towards lock and check it. And then garage, and we'll leave the front open. Like we will. But they go to bed. Okay. Take a. We'll take a move over here. Draw a card. So do I draw and then discard one
Yeah, it's at the end of your evening.
at the end of the evening? Okay.
Right. So
So I draw and then
basically, right, you draw, you discard down to 5, and then you discard a card. So your hand size is basically reduced to 4.
okay.
Okay. Cool. Going to drop a piece of wood. Well, I guess I
Sorry,
gotta do
not
the starter
sorry.
bird song stuff. Oh, no. Yeah, I screwed myself over in that way, but also I wanted to keep you in a place that was harder to spread from, so it was like, couldn't win. Um, okay, going to go ahead and, I don't know. Maybe we'll spread some slime this way.
Okay.
What does the slime do?
They can only move in between clearings that have slime.
Oh,
So
okay.
the idea hypothetically is that they will be powerful, but kind of limited to a very few clearings.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and attack the crow here. Do you ambush my oozes?
I do not.
Okay, just enough. All right, that was that. We moved and we battled. Okay. Um, and then the wood's supposed to come out. It's there. Uh, okay. What do we do now?
Mm.
I think should build a sawmill. Hold on. We're gonna recruit,
Hmm.
and then we will march. And
You're
then
you're
we
killing
will
me with this
build a
martial law.
sawmill.
Jeez.
You know it. For 1 point. Um, okay, it's evening, so I'll draw 2 cards, and I will give the sludge folks
You
to
really want to
dwarf.
give them to crows?
I do. I
Mm.
do. I thought about it, and I do.
Okay. We could be friends. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we can be friends.
Well, now we can't be friends.
I mean, you blew up my sawmill, so you know.
You blew
Take
up
this
my
as
you blew up my
your.
sympathy. Turn 1.
Alrighty. Well, we'll end the turn.
Okie dokie. So I just have the one sympathy on the board, huh? Um, so I can spend these 2 to spread up north. So you didn't score any points that turn?
I scored 1 point.
Oh, you only scored 1. I see. So I can go into any 3 of these clearings. I think. Um. Hmm. This is tough to say. I think I go here, which gets me 1 point. Get to take one of these. Then I will go into my daylight. I am gonna craft this tea. 2 points. Up to 10. And then I think I need to. Unfortunately, I think I freaking need to mobilize, which sucks. But I just need,
Oh, train. Okay.
or train, not mobilize. Yeah. I think I just have to get dudes out there. And I'm going to double recruit with those dude guys, I think. Yeah, sure. Double recruit. And that ends my turn. Draw 2 cards. And I'm gonna choose. Let's go with Chameleandrew. Sure. Where's that dice? 1 turn. All right, Trippin, take it away. Top of the turn, you do your ooze. Also, we can't hear you because
A
you're
bomb.
you're muted, by the way.
So the very first thing I do is the ooze.
Yeah,
Or
it's
does
at
it?
the start of your this icon is at the start of your bird song.
Okay.
I mean, I
So
don't think
then
it's going to
I
impact
already did
this,
that.
but
So we'll just go ahead and fly up to 9. From that, removing that. That was fun.
and he's a
Always fun to
pawn, so
blow up Texas.
nothing happens to him.
Yep.
And so let's see what we do here. I place a warrior in each clearing with a slime, or place a slime adjacent. Then I can move. You may move 2 clearings, slime, or battle. So you can move or battle, or you can move and battle.
You can move or battle, and then you can move or battle again.
Ah, I see.
Right.
Okay.
So you could battle and then move, or move and then battle, or move twice, and you know.
And because they're controlled by me, snare doesn't matter to them.
Right. You could hypothetically place there if you wanted to, or you could
Oh
start
yeah.
recruiting up. You know, since you've only got 3 guys.
Right.
How many turns? And you have it for 2 turns, so having 5 guys out would probably be much better than only having 3.
Yeah, so we'll recruit. Where are the dudes? There.
It's just balance of
Yep, down
hirelings.
there, yeah.
Do you improve their board state for someone else, or do you?
There you go, and then
No.
I'll throw this over to here to you. We don't need this because that's for the back.
So now I may move or I may battle. So I could move to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can repeat the second step. But I can't move into the keep because there's no slime there, right?
Correct. You can only move places where there is slime.
Right, so they could never move into there. So never mind. So yeah, I guess I'll just leave it where it is.
I mean, you can hit the cat though.
I could hit the cat. Yeah, we'll hit the cat in the bunny turn.
All right, no ambush. Good kitty.
There we go.
You
I've
want
already flipped no
kitty?
crafting. Now we recruit. Once again, my only card is into Fox. Sad day. Then we will take our free battle actions. We'll battle the WA down here.
Okay. Sure.
Ambush.
No.
Might as well trim them down if I can.
Okay. I
I
lose
lose both.
1 guy and you lose both. Yep.
Sad. Second free battle. Not really worth it. So I'm gonna. Oh no, I'm gonna have no. Oh, I can just get rid of this card if I want and have no cards.
Right. You can kind
Gross.
of basically self-destroy that card at the end of your turn.
Right. So I could self-destroy it or have no cards. Good stuff.
Right. Also
We
importantly, if you
will.
have no cards in your hand at the end of your turn, you must get rid of it.
Oh,
You know?
okay. But I'll draw, so I'll have to unless I exert.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Right.
as the crows, if you used up all your cards and then exerted, you'd still need to get rid of it. You have to do one of those
We'll
two.
move. Yeah. We'll move. We'll plot. Then we'll move again. Um, then I will draw a card. I will discard said card.
No, Forest Vigil, I want you.
Okay. We'll get our wood. Okay, and then what do we do? Okay. Okay, so first thing we'll go ahead and do is attack the sympathy. Do you ambush Woodland Alliance?
Why the hate on Woodland Alliance? No, go ahead.
I just got bombed over here. I'm not gonna tolerate a revolution over here.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. But before I do that, actually, dang it, I already said it, so that was a little f up from me. But there's your card.
Oh,
Wow. Just didn't think about it like an idiot.
I'll take
Oh well.
it.
Okay,
Did you get your point for it?
I did.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, let's
You can rebuild Texas.
march over here and over here. Go ahead and build.
Do you want to build not in Texas, and then I'll hand you Chameleandrew?
Sure. Sounds good. Um, I'll build this over here. Um, 2 points. Cool, cool. Draw 2 cards. End my turn.
Alrighty, so I'm going to start out my turn by... Let me just read the top of this again. It's just... Okay, the explanation. Alrighty, coolio. So I'm going to place a storehouse here. And then I'm forced to move him or discard a card. I am going to move him... I'm gonna limit the damage he can do. I'm gonna go down here with him, and then drop 2 warriors there.
Ah, that's gross.
Yeah, super gross. Then,
Well, not great.
well, it'll let me drop something. That's nice. I will not.
And to think, his generosity of not building in Texas comes
Right,
to that.
right.
He gets 2 Alliance warriors in his care.
Yep.
Sad
I
day.
was just thinking about the crafting resource. Didn't really think about the
The fact
infestation.
that I would be able to do that and then immediately yoink them to drop some sympathy. Well, it's okay because I literally that's the only way I'm dropping sympathy this turn. So,
They
um,
do have you really hemmed in.
yeah, geez, guys. Um, I can though craft this visit to friends for a point because of Chameleandrew. So that's something. And then during evening, I am going to organize. No, just my brain. Organize. There we go. For a point. 12. And then I think. Hmm. There's the one more action. I think it's gonna have to be another recruit. Yeah, certainly not moving. I don't think. I'll just recruit. So I'll draw my 2 cards. I'll end my turn, and I'll roll for this, and I will be a man of my word and give this Chameleandra to you.
Yay.
All right, so you may
Oh,
place a warrior in each field of the
you
slime,
can roll
or you may
first, Joe.
place a slime adjacent. Okay, so I'm going to place a slime
2. Nice.
down here.
Okay.
Then we're going to move
You're not going
and
to
hit the
attack me, are you?
100%, sir.
Oh, you're going to be disrupting martial law there, letting the woodland
Uh,
out of their cage.
that will be all right.
As
Now if I
long
roll
as
three
as
zeros,
long
I'm
as he
going
rolls as long as he rolls zeros, he won't be.
Of course, you're happy about it, Woodland Alliance. Yeah, go for it. No ambush. Okay. Martial law maintained.
Curse you!
Oh man, I was hoping to roll a 3 so I could just use my free battle to ticket the recruiter. Sad day. So I can do it again, right? If I
Well, you
wanted to.
moved and you battled,
You moved and
so
then battled, yeah. So
Oh,
that's
okay,
it.
yeah.
That was your all of your
I'm
actions
just so
there.
used to I'm so used to the rats like prowess that
Right. Just
move and
move,
battle
battle, move,
feels
battle,
good.
move, battle. Yeah. No.
Right.
I want them to be scary. I don't want them to be quite that scary.
That's fair.
Though I am considering that
Um,
when they move the place a slime, they also place a warrior. So it's like, oh, you could recruit 3 guys or you can recruit 1 guy. So they're always recruiting at least 1 guy.
so I've done their stuff. I'm crafting. I can't craft them only cards at the moment, but I can flip for 3 points. Give me a card, cats.
yeah, figured.
Oh, and this
I,
goes. You already did the stuff. You just
Yeah,
didn't take
yeah.
it.
I already took that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna shuffle the cards in my hand. Go ahead and pick one.
We'll take that one.
Yeah, you probably like that.
I do. And just pass my crafting step, which is sad. Sad day. And another card that I can't. Not sad to keep with. Great stuff. Um, it's already past crafting. In order to flip the recruit, I could get 3 dudes over in those areas. Hmm. We're gonna recruit into Fox. There we go. I mean, at this point, with the free battles, I can probably just try to one shot, like roll a 0 here on this cat. Try to
That
just use
sounds logical.
yeah, we'll do that. We'll battle the cats with my free action.
Okay, no ambush.
Come on, cat, have a knife.
Give me a 0. Give me a 0.
Ah, good kitty.
Sad day. Nowhere else to free fight. That's worth it.
And it's
So
just
we
like
will.
picking off individual cats here or there.
We will plot up there. We'll do that one. Then we will. I have no cards. I'm going to move in and battle the free building space.
Okay.
Ah, really? Ah,
You have no
well.
cards in your hand, so this just goes straight to
All right.
supporters.
That's my 3 actions. I'll draw 2 cards. And what does this card do? This would be super good if I had one, but I don't.
You also wasn't that your second turn with the sludge, so you have to give that to
It
somebody.
was. So Giving stuff to WA seems real bad.
But giving cats an
So,
extra, basically 2 actions, also pretty bad.
also bad, but not as bad as giving the WA every 2 actions to mess up martial law with.
I don't know what you're talking about. Man, there's no way I'm getting control of those guys at any point in this game, is there? Man,
Probably
Nope.
not.
they're my own my own hireling that I designed. Not even gonna get to play with them.
All right, so I only got 2 turns with Chameleandrew, which is so sad. Which makes me not want to increase their board position, but also I just can't place a building because there's not a building slot over here. So I'll go over here, I guess. That's all I can do with Chameleandrew. With the slimes, I'll go ahead and get a bunch of slimes on the board. No,
How many
no,
turns do you have them for?
this is
Two
not the
turns?
play. This is not the play. I think the play is
Smash him in WA. There it
yeah,
is.
that's the play. All right. Whoop. Here's a card for you. And then we will battle you. Do you ambush?
Nope.
Disgusting. All right.
Honestly, you unmartial lawed for me and also brought me a point. Thanks.
You're welcome. Kind of neighbor I am.
And two free. I could just be like move battle battle.
Hey, I haven't taken my
So
turn yet.
silly. No, I know. I'm
He
sure
is.
you're gonna move in there and protect that, but it's just funny
Funny.
to think that my turn might just be battle.
Okay.
Honestly, I always love when the Woodland Alliance gets to actually use their battle action, and it's like impactful on the game.
It's the battle for points. Always
Right.
fun. Nice WA.
All right. We get wood on the table. We're gonna go ahead and use their first action to attack this alliance warrior. Do you ambush?
No, I do not.
Excellent. I will use the card actually to save a cat.
Okay.
Then I will attack the sympathy for my second action. Do you ambush?
I do not.
Okay. I have no cards in my hand.
This can be a long beginning of a turn.
And then I will
Doesn't sound good.
recruit.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I've got freaking like 6 cards, I think, in my supporters now. Even with martial law set up, that's it's
Pretty juicy.
quite a distance.
Okay. Yep. We'll remove those markers. I draw 2 cards and end my turn.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, we start with
Yes.
revolt, which I cannot do.
Well, you start with your hireling.
Oh yeah, I
So
start with my hireling, so I can draw a card or take a random card from someone with more victory points. So it would just be the crows, so I could just take theirs, but I have to give them a point. I'll just
you
take.
wouldn't be able to recruit. It might be a good way to slow them down.
Oh, they wouldn't be able to recruit. That is interesting. Hmm. Hmm.
They are
Yeah.
probably going to be your main competition
Yeah,
anyway.
sure. Let's do that. That sounds awesome. So you get a point tripping, but I take this card.
No. Sad.
Joink.
Sad.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh.
Bad day. Sad day.
Okay. So then, I can spend 1 to spread here, and then and then I guess just 1 to spread here. So that's 2 points for me. 1, 2. And then there's no martial law there either, so 2 cards to spread up here, which is another 1 point. And then everywhere else has martial law that I'm next to, basically, right? I mean, this doesn't, but I can't. I don't have the cards for it. Those all get dumped there. That was my bird song. In daylight, I'm going to go ahead and craft hoarders, which reads, once a turn, you may exhaust an item in your crafted items box to ignore 1 rolled hit in battle. And then I'm going to craft this other boot.
This is disgusting.
For 1 more point. Yeah, this is gonna be real bad for y'all. And then I am going to. The question is, do I just battle this for a point? Like, do I battle and recruit? I mean, it's not going anywhere. And the next turn, they're just gonna. Whoever has the slime is just gonna recruit, and then they can battle, and it'll probably go away. So, think I move, organize this, and then I get 2 points. Draw 2 cards. This control marker goes away, and I end my turn.
Yeah, I can't craft, but I am gonna flip for 4 points, and I get a card from both of you.
Oh, nice.
I can never remember. Is it a random card or I get to choose?
It's random.
Random.
And just take right from my shuffled hand.
Do you want me to take one from you?
Yeah, I shuffled up. Just take it away.
Okay.
He got a bunny ambush.
I did.
Bewares. Man, there's just a lot. Dude, this would be a feast for a freaking despot. There's so much just lonely cardboard just sitting. If only we had the action economy. I mean, at some point, this is going to be a problem for crows. Like, we'll have a problem with crows just being like, I move and attack, and I move and attack, and I move and attack. Especially with those free. If one of us could spoil that, that would be actually quite good.
We're gonna recruit into yellow.
Oh, there goes that ambush. Yeah, getting rid of these plots is that's all you, buddy.
I have to worry about stopping both of you. Like, look at you both.
Yeah, I know, but like,
out at
how am I going to deal with these 3 plots? Unless
All I'm
free
saying is that you're
take both the
just
slimes.
talking about me being a kingmaker. That's all.
I'm just saying maybe you give me the slime, then I can do something with them, you know?
Absolutely not, sir. You have 18 points.
I mean, other than that, the crows are just going to battle for victory. You know, they're just going to move around and battle. Like,
craft your version of Sato, whatever. There's got to be a Sato card here, right? Of some sort.
There is. It's called Spoil, and it immediately, as you craft it, immediately destroys a crafted improvement, but it gives that player 1 victory point. There are 3 in the deck, and I already discarded one of them. There are
now we're going
2 left out
go
there.
Ahead and see, this is where right now you only have 2 supporters. I could score 2 points and give you two supporters.
Hmm.
Not great. I don't think that's a good trade-off for me.
Probably not, considering how
Probably
spread out
not.
I am.
And you would be scoring more points on those two things anyway, because it's three. I'm taking two to give three plus other options, which doesn't sound great.
Well, he does have to
So
spend 2 cards to get the 1 point back. So I
yeah,
actually don't think it's a bad idea to do it.
true. We could.
I just know that
Um,
I have that steal a card from somebody for another turn.
true. We're gonna embrace chaos. I think definitely.
Chaos Crows.
So we're gonna take this sympathy. That's
Okay.
the card for it.
Okay.
There's a point. Then we're gonna take this sympathy.
Which one?
The this one here.
Ooh.
That's another point.
And I take from top deck because
Yeah,
you're
I
out
have
of
no
cards,
cards.
right? Yeah.
Then we're going to move over here for martial law of Texas.
Ooh, jeez.
And that's my three actions. We'll draw three cards since I have multiple things up. And I'll get rid of
Okay, great.
one of them. Let me read them first. That'd be. Oh, okay. That's interesting. We'll get rid of this card because obviously, what am I putting it face down? And there we go. Man, this military, whatever this card is I have, what is it called?
Military
Military,
supplies.
yeah, clutch.
Yeah, it's always just like a very very solid card, but it definitely impacts your hand. Like when you're playing with it, you're like, okay, that was really good, but I am losing out on cards.
Right. I think there's a cost benefit analysis to be done for certain factions, but for crows, there's two free actions
Right. There are definitely
after you.
like for Crows and for Eerie, I think they're like are the two best factions for it. Um,
And especially since I can do it anytime in Birdsong, so like I can recruit
right.
onto something,
You can
send
recruit
a
onto
card.
something and then hit it, and you're like, holy crap!
Right.
It's probably in a weird way the worst and also the best for rats because you are usually so spread out that chances are you will have an attack, but then it means you basically have no hand every other turn if you're going rowdy every other turn, you know?
Right.
All right. So, gotta do this stuff first. I'm not gonna place a storehouse. I just
Mmm.
don't want a little explosion happening here. Either one of you. I don't want you appearing in there. So I'm just gonna move it. Um, and then with the sludge squadron, um, can either recruit or I can place a slime. Here with the alliance, have a slime,
Yum.
and then I will battle this corvid up here. Do you ambush?
No.
Okay.
You.
All right. Good, good. Okay, let's place my wood out. Um,
Might be time for cats to go mouse dom or something. Like not even joking. Like, that's legitimately a great move.
oh, that is funny. That is funny. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it. All right, Mouse Dom. Woo! Alrighty. Okay. So, what are
Mm.
we gonna do to pull this off then? Gonna have to do that and that.
I just think the worst Waterman's Law infraction of the history of
Yeah,
video.
yeah. I mean, you can't say stuff like that to Thui. He'll do it, dude.
Okay, let's go ahead and attack this here. Do you ambush Alliance?
Yeah, I ambush you and get a
Okay,
point.
congrats on your measly point. Okay, well now I'm gonna attack here. Do you ambush?
No, I do not.
I have no cards in my hand.
Great.
I have one more action left, so we'll just go ahead and Mm, just gonna what do I do? What do I do?
You do have to write onto this what dominance is counting as. Does that have more victory points or less victory points than me?
Dominus have no victory points.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's less. Yeah.
okay, just making sure. So hypothetically, you could turn off the second option of this card if everyone else goes dominance.
Right, and that's why I have the draw card as another option too. Well, I mean, really the other option's mostly because it's so painful to give people victory points in
Right.
front of
You're
me.
like, no, it's okay. I'll just take the card.
Right.
Yeah, like right now, I'm
Um,
definitely gonna be drawing a card. There's no way I'm giving crows another point at this point.
Right away, and I need cards to help stop the cat bomb. So stealing
That
a card.
that too.
all right, we're just gonna go like this and this. Uh,
How are you doing that second move? Oh, because you rule there. I see. Never mind. Never mind.
yeah, yeah.
My brain is
Um,
dumb.
so that's
You
that. As
clearly,
you can see, I'm not winning next turn. I'm
Hmm.
only
yeah,
ruling
but
two clearings, so
yeah, but
you
you currently
literally
don't have.
you do not have to stop me. So I will draw a card
For
and end the
I
now.
think
turn.
that's kind of bad for me though, because the WA might just try to win.
Yeah, probably. I don't think I will, but I'm gonna try. I am gonna just
The thing
draw.
is, it's just so easy for crows to stop me in this board
I,
state.
I am just gonna draw a card. Um, and then will of course revolt her.
There goes some points for me that I was hoping for.
Yep. And I just get.
Oh, I
Uh,
forgot to give out the hirelings,
Oh, yeah.
giving them both the
yeah,
crows. That
What?
was
yeah,
awesome.
Really?
Yeah, sir.
yeah. You're
Wow.
WA in winning position. Yeah, what do you
I
mean
mean,
really?
am I in a win position though?
Yeah, yes.
I'm
Yes,
legitimately
you
asking. I
currently are.
never play
Yes.
as WA.
Yeah,
No, I
if
I
your
jest.
score is old enough to go to a movie by himself,
If your
then yeah.
score is old enough to go to a movie by itself,
That's
delightful.
funny.
So I can just spread on up here. That's 1 point. And then yeah, and then I can spread here for another 1 point. Okay, those all go there. Oop, there. Uh, Definitely need to recruit once here, and then um, move and organize here for 2 points. Oh, and I meant to throw this in here. Then I will draw 3 cards. I'll give this to... Sure, I'll give it to Cats.
I am in the most pitiful state.
Yeah.
There's no building spot down here, is there?
There are not.
I guess I could have.
Oh,
I guess I could have given myself another officer instead of throwing that in there.
Dang, that's too bad.
That might have been worth it. Oopsie whoopsie.
that's so bad. Like if this was over here, I could craft coins this turn.
I'm real glad it's not over there.
My God. Oh, there goes
Also,
the
we like totally superpowered these freaking crows. There's no way they don't win now. Freaking.
I don't.
I mean, do they get 8 points with cardboard and
I mean,
winter?
not
flipping.
not this turn,
Yeah.
but there's. I don't think I win my next turn. So
I don't
That's what you
know.
said,
I
a
wouldn't be
major
surprised
martial
if you
law.
do.
Well, he only has one card
right, I've only got 1 card. So if you don't hit me,
or walk all over you.
right. If you don't hit or walk
Interesting.
on me, then I definitely don't win. It's one of those weird times where you just leave them alone. Freaking
Yeah.
policing WA is such a weird game because half of the time it's like, okay, just ignore them, and the other half of the time is like, make giant walls all around them. And then the other third of the time it's, okay, we have to destroy them right now. And it's going to be a pain in the
Okay,
ass and
let's
take like
see.
8 battles.
I do have the ooze.
You do
So
have.
the ooze does. I mean, if there's a warrior in each carrying with slime,
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic right
or
now.
plus it's two.
Oh, do you only have? Oh, you've got 2. Oh, 1 for them. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So I can fetch a warrior at every slime, right?
Yeah,
That seems the best because that leaves
right,
free cardboard
right.
away from you. And then
Get out of here, Ladybug.
I may move, battle, all that good stuff. But I don't want to. I just don't want to.
Mhm.
Or, hold up, I could. Oh no, I can't play. I can't move because there's no slimes.
Right.
So never mind. Okay. Now we're going to move him. That works. Then that's all he does, right? Because he can't build
Yeah.
the first time.
Mhm.
Okay. Then place 2 warriors in each one of the storehouses.
Right.
Darn.
But none around, yeah.
Golly, that would have been cool. Okay. Now we're going to recruit into mouse. Put them here. 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 Here.
Mm.
Here.
I mean, we probably need to take out one of those 2.
One of what?
One of the 2 ones that he currently has.
No. I.
Then with my free battles,
I
we're
mean,
just gonna hope this works. We're gonna battle the cats down here and hope for a 0.
All right, go for it.
So gross. Second one, we'll do it again.
All right.
Then we're going to first action, move. Second action, fight.
All right. yours.
That's two.
Hmm.
That's 2 points. Third action. We're going to move over here. That's it. Then we will lose a control marker. Lose a control marker. Cats.
Yay.
Um,
Ooh, returns. Yowza.
then I draw what, 3 cards. And we're gonna get rid of. We'll get rid of this one.
All right. I don't want to give either of you a point, so I'm just gonna draw a card.
Hmm.
Um,
What? You don't want to give me a point right now?
Fair
no,
and reasonable.
I really thought about it, but no. Okay. Go ahead and spread. Mm, nah, let's. I mean, I've got them for a while, but this game's gonna be over in like a round, so it doesn't actually matter. I'll do it like that. I'll battle the crows here. Do you ambush crows?
I choose not to.
Yep. 1/1. And then I'll attack your extortion plots. Do you ambush?
You want to take that without your own faction? That's you don't score points.
I
Oh, you're
don't score
dominance. It doesn't matter.
points at
You're
all, so.
dominance. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Um, let's go ahead and spend this for an extra action. Alrighty.
Aren't you just going to move over here and say one of us? Hope one of us doesn't win, so you win automatically.
We'll go 1, 2. So this is the first of 4 actions. 3. I have no cards in my hand, so go ahead and draw one.
Okay.
I will build. So that was 2 actions. The third action is going to be to build a recruiter.
How does it get there?
Oh, you're right there, aren't you?
Hmm.
I don't know how it gets there.
I don't think it does. I think that's the neat part.
I
Is
mean,
it doesn't.
when you're moving,
I
you
could
can
have I
leave
could have
two.
reconfigured
You
it.
can leave
Honestly.
2 guys there if you want.
Yeah, I don't shoot. Um.
But that would back out.
Well, you already took a sympathy card, right? Woodland Alliance for me stepping here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I mean, these things are locked in. So, got 2 actions left. Well, shoot. I done messed up.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yep.
Mouse Dom. It works out. We love you, Aaron.
Right, you play a dominance. I'm gonna call you Aaron.
And it's a mouse Dom too. It's a mouse Dom too, which is even better.
Right, even more fitting.
I think so. I've got 2 more
And it says
actions left.
cats, which
I think I'll just go like this and this. Then I've got
seems fair.
1 action left. And yeah, I think I just won't use it. Yeah. We'll just, well,
I mean, if one of us doesn't pull it off, you automatically win because
Right, and I don't think I can
I'm
actually
just
win on my
gonna,
turn.
we'll just stop right there. I'm gonna draw a card and end my turn.
Because I can't revolt, and I don't think I can spread. Because I'm not adjacent to this. This is the only mouse I'm not already in, right? Where's the other? I'm in this one. I'm not in this one. But this one has martial law. Crap it. That's really annoying. And then even more annoyingly, I don't really have that many spreads that I can do. Like I can literally just do this one, I think. I'd have to like bring a force. I'd have to like move to go to go here.
and
And I'd
that's
have to
snared though.
and that's snared. For fuck's sake, guys. Uh, okay, I can. There's got to be something. There's got to be a way. And this is just so frustrating that I can't get to this either. Oopsie. That I can't make this happen. So annoying. So the question is, with 6 officers, can I even do anything that would be useful?
Probably not actually.
And I think the answer is no.
Yeah, I don't think there is because of you don't have if you had boat builders or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. There's enough.
I could recruit like 3 guys and then do a move and go here and that would get me 2 points.
Yeah, and it leaves all that stuff wide open.
And it would leave that all wide open, yeah. And he's gonna win on the mouse dom. That's so annoying that he's gonna win on mouse dom. Why'd you have to tell him that, you fool?
I was already planning on going dominance.
Okay.
But Trippin did alert me to the fact that there was a mouse dominance available, which was the only one I could grab at the moment. So
Yeah. Um, I wish I could sabotage a dominance. That would be awesome.
and then what does the player do?
They
have to king make. The rest of the game they're just king makers.
right. They have no victory points and no way to win. They're just sitting there. I guess I'd have to bring freaking. Can you stop him at all? I mean, that's the thing. I guess I just have to like fucking.
I have.
Here's
Yeah,
the.
I have the ability to try to.
Okay, I'm gonna craft this. Let's start with that. Go to 1 point. Craft this.
You can't just let the Woodland Alliance do nothing, though. It's better to king make me on a dom than to let the Woodland Alliance win after doing nothing. Let's be real.
Right. Sure. do this, do this to get this. I'll do a recruit, recruit,
And then
and
move pop.
then move pop 2 points. Yep, that's what I can do. Unfortunately,
I win anyway.
I draw my 3. Yeah, I mean, I figured you would because there was just so much freaking cardboard sitting around that you can
Oh,
just.
Yeah,
also,
there.
with Chameleander, I get to craft coins.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
I just could
So I
not.
can
I
place a
have coins
storehouse.
in my hand, and I could just not get a sympathy onto one of these 3. Like there was just this wall of stuff,
And
and me with
then
only
I
2.
move him. We'll move him back here. Then I can craft. We're gonna craft coins.
You also spawned 2 guys here, by the way.
Oh, 2 guys there. Sweet. Then we crafted coins for 3 points. We're gonna.
I'll give you those 3 points now. 1,
Thank
2,
you.
3.
Then we're gonna craft the bag.
Oh,
Another point. Crafty crows.
Then we're
I
going
I
to
told you
recruit.
we couldn't give him. Geez, he had so
Then recruit
many,
him out.
so many hirelings for so much of the game.
Then with the free battle actions, we'll battle the sawmill,
That's a point. You're at 29.
and then we'll battle this sympathy here.
Hmm.
ambush him.
Nice clean victory inside of Birdsong.
Hmm.
Whoa. Nice.
And I scored 6 points in Birdsong without flipping.
Right, that's just gross.
Awesome.
Without even having to use, you didn't even have the ooze. That was just one of the dudes.
Right. Well, it was the most important one too. Because
Right.
that's why I moved over. I'm so glad y'all didn't see it. Not that y'all could really do anything about it.
I mean,
Instead of doing something else.
I did see this because you mentioned it, and I almost told Thuy that he had to build there.
Well, it was also this one, like taking out this plot, which is why I moved the 2 guys over here as my last action last turn to protect
Hmm.
Val.
Yeah.
Because that's my only.
Yeah, I was too busy trying to think of a way that I could freaking win, and knowing that I couldn't, that I forgot to mention to Thuy while he was moving stuff that he had to build there to block that. And
That's fair.
oopsie
I
woopsie.
was I was suboptimally trying to get rid of this wood. Didn't even
Hmm.
do that right.
Yeah, losing that sawmill on turn 1 really hurt.
It did. It did.
And knocked you down a peg. Um, that was good. I liked both of your hirelings. I feel like they worked pretty well.
Yeah, I thought the hirelings are really nice.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Yeah, I do want the ooze to be a little bit scarier, honestly. Like I want it to be like Last Dynasty scary. You know,
Ooh, yeah.
yeah. Right now they're kind of living in the like rat badger ish zone of like kind of a nuisance, but spitting out a bunch of points, so it's okay. And I want them to be like, the Sunward expedition where they're like popping up all over the place, and you're like, okay, this is a problem that they're. So I think what I want to do is whenever they place a slime, they also get a warrior, so that their warrior count is always going up.
Yeah,
Scary.
that would make them scarier for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had so many options on my last turn to win with all the sympathy.
Yeah, it was one of those things that I feel like that always happens, especially in like Crow or like Otter games. Or anyone who has like a bunch of move and battles. When you're like playing, you're like, well, I can't win, but I have to spread sympathy to get points. But I know I'm just like handing out 4 points to somebody over the next 2 turns.
That's rough.
Was rough, but it was a good game, guys. It was a GG. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of there's not a lot to unpack here. Dawn and
I
Dust
do want to
played
ask
well.
all about
Mm-hmm.
the Chameleandrew hireling.
Mm-hmm.
So with it, like, like especially in games with cats, it can get to a point where it's like, oh shoot, there's just nowhere to build. You know, there
R-
just isn't a place to build, and so you just can't really use it. Like I couldn't use it at all, really,
Right.
because
I mean, I feel like that's bound to happen.
is that
Um,
like okay balance wise, or is it like better to just let them always do like maybe two recruits for the controller, even if there's no storehouses?
maybe it's just one if there's no storehouse.
Hmm.
Like maybe it's like one recruit from where he moved, or how is it worded right now? Let me see.
Right now it's two at each storehouse, which could
Each.
be a
Right,
lot.
could be an insane, but yeah, the fact is like you're probably not getting out all three. How often have all three been out in your test games so
Right.
far? You know, you
Uh,
like
maybe once.
right, you're probably getting two, more likely getting just I mean, you're probably getting two, maybe you're going to get four. I don't think you ever get six. It would be interesting to see if it was like you get one where he move like before he moves you get one and then you get one at each storehouse. So that brings probably overall actually brings the amount of recruiting that he does up. It's just less
Right.
happening at the storehouses.
Yeah, I'll see if I
Because
can
yeah,
get
especially
around to
like I can only like there are games that are way worse than this. This was just the cats. Like I played a game the other day that was like cats and Erie and Dutchy versus somebody else. I can't even remember. And it was just like there was just no place to build. It's just like
that.
awful. Um, yeah. In which case, yeah, then he would just be moving around, dropping one dude every time he moved, basically for most of the game, which would be fine. You know, it's like an extra recruit here and there is actually super powerful. So
Yeah.
I feel okay with that.
Cool.
So
That's
who
that's
won
cool.
the our tournament game this evening?
I have no idea. I haven't checked yet, so, and I'm actually intentionally not looking, so I can actually watch the VOD. For those interested, there is probably up by now because God knows it takes me weeks to get around to actually editing these and posting them. Fairy-fied tournament going on with some friends of ours, kind of an invitational winter tournament. Um, that I believe the YouTube channel is going to be called Woodland Tavern, so you can go check that out. It'd be fun. I actually did some maps for that. I winterized autumn map and winterized lake so that it can be a whole winter theme. And also on that is taiga, which has been played here several times. Were there any thoughts on the deck in general?
Dark and Dusk or whatever this one
Yeah,
is.
dawn and dusk.
The deck is awesome. There's nothing in there that's crazy, overpowered, or weird. It's just really good stuff. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I mean, military supplies is definitely one of the stronger cards in it, but like we've talked about earlier on, it can definitely be a thing. I have several times like held onto it for like 2 turns and then be like, okay, like I can't even. I'm not even gonna get that much worth out of these battles. I'm just gonna throw it. You know.
Right.
Um,
But no, it's definitely situational. I happen to get it as the faction that benefits from it the
yeah,
absolute most.
yeah, the absolute most. I'm really sad because
And
Hoarders is kind of that card for me. It's the card that the WA like fucking loves. And I just never got to use it because you guys never attacked my fucking bases. And I had freaking like, I had five. I was just like, dude, there's no way they're blowing up these bases. This is great. And then you guys were just like, nah, we'll go dominance. Like, oh man, fuck.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I do have to say that whenever I play this deck, I'm like, I don't know, maybe this is a good thing, but there's like several of the cards that are like place a warrior on this, and gain that accumulating effect. I'm always scared to death to craft those because they can just get spoiled right away.
right. I
Um,
mean, that's part of this deck. That's like very intentional.
right.
Is there's only three of those cards. There's one in each suit. And they each give a different thing. One gives points, one gives cards, and one gives the warriors onto the board. And it is supposed to be this tension where you can't just sit on them for 5 turns because the spoils are out there and they're instantaneous. So you have to. That's part of why they're balanced, because they're each. If you notice, each of them is only 2 to craft, so they're actually not that expensive to craft, and one of those is a wild.
Right, right,
So the thing is, it's like they're very easy to craft. You put them out there, you get like a little bit. You get 2, maybe you push your luck and get 3. Getting 3 points for 2 craft is it's basically like crafting a coins that you have to sit on for 3 turns. Or
right, right.
recruiting 3 guys.
And
Um,
maybe I'm just too risk averse to use them,
yeah,
I was like, do I use it or like
right. I mean,
do I
the
use it
other
for the
very very sneaky thing is if you're card counting and you know where all of the spoils are, and you know that there's still like 4 or 5 cards left in the deck, you can do the mental math and go, okay, I know the deck is not going to churn for another round, so I know I don't need to pop it right now, that I can wait a turn. So there is a little bit of a meta element where you can be looking at everyone's thing, but like, okay, one of the spoils is in the decree. I know I discarded one, so there's one out there. Or oh, I know, oh, I saw that it got spent as a supporter in turn one, and then the other one is in the decree, and I spent the other one. So there's 15 cards left in the deck. I have 2 turns that I can just sit on this.
right, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I think that's it for tonight, guys. I got a abysmal amount of sleep, so I'm gonna sign off. You can like, subscribe, comment down below on some fan factions or fan maps or fan decks you want us to play. We'll try and get around to them as soon as we possibly can. Ta ta.